Yeah.
Yeah, the reason I don't go for the Rioters is because they're already providing me with their time and awesomeness to come into the game. So I'd rather have. I think community should make it happen. You go ahead and do community side this time. I will grab the Rioters.
In community, we have Bunsworth on Explorer Ezreal, Sinner Virtue on Stone Chaos Oriana, Dirty Slander on LeBlanc, Kravis on Karma, and Ray Margera on Cassiopeia.
Yes, and for the Rioters, we're going to have Silent Knight Sona being played by Riot Zephyral. Affix going to be rocking Prototype Victor. Riot Bacon Hawk on Steel Legion Lux. Zombie Brand is going to be Riot Bach. And the Morgageddon sticking with the purple on Shadow Prince Malzahar.
And not as many skins for community. Explorer Ezreal is actually the one Ezreal skin I don't have. So
I have a couple Ezreal skins. I do have the Pulsefire and TPA Ezreal.
Actually, I take that
so
back.
I either go Mega Man or I give people the finger.
I don't have Striker Ezreal, which is thankfully coming back with the Legacy skins later this year. So I'm going to get that one too.
Nice,
anyway,
nice.
I was actually born on Christmas, so Silent Knight Sona is one of my favorite Sona skins ever.
We haven't seen a Riot team comp where they actually go themed since we brought back Riot versus Community. Sometimes they would go like all pirates, or they could do all pool party now. There's a couple of themes that they could still rock if they really wanted to.
This is Mage Madness, so you don't get as much freedom to do that.
True.
But wasn't it Beast Wars where they normally just...
Oh yeah, Beast Wars are crazy, and I do plan on bringing that back. I just have to coordinate with some of the big bad riders like Shantzilla and Scarizard and Janook. You know, all those diamond riders that love to be beasts. I don't know what Morella's ranked at. I have no idea. I invite Freak every week, for the record. I always tweet at Freak, and I always invite him. So you guys can harass him as well and see if we can get him in here. But I do invite them every week, and I know they're not casting right now, or I'd be watching it.
Now, Sin of Virtue already taken down to half health. Riot has already pumped all 5 biscuits into 1 Poro already at 1 minute.
It's that coordination, it's that teamwork and cohesion they have, you know, from working together. But right now we have Karma sitting AFK at the base, but good damage coming down from Dirty Slander on that LeBlanc. But there is the Space AIDS, big damage on Sin and Virtue, and that's going to be first blood picked up for Brand, burninating the countryside.
I think that's reserved for Trogdor.
Trogdor!
You can't actually pause it though.
In the thatch roof cottages!
Give Karma Dirty Slander, not Dirty Slander, Kravis. I actually think Kravis is semi-regular, isn't he?
Yeah, Kravis is one of our mods, very regular, but didn't make it in the game. Probably had a client crash. Who knows? Morgageddon getting locked down, not enough damage, but Ezreal picking it up with the AP right there. Dirty Slumber forced to drop out the barrier, but good aggression in the 4v5 right there, picking up that kill. And I didn't actually look at Ezreal to see what he's rocking for AP. He is going to have 40 AP just from runes in that one Doran's ring, so going to be an AP Ezreal for sure. Not trying to go full hybrid.
It's Mage Madness. He's going to get some AP. But, yeah, Dirty Slander is actually kind of... his main aggression so far has been just landing ethereal chains until he gets hit with that death ray, and he's going down.
Yeah, but laser to the backside, dropping LeBlanc behind the turret.
But yeah, those ethereal chains have actually caught out and resulted in a lot of damage onto Riot so far. And of course, Bunsworth there with a nice arcane shift is going to get out of danger. And the mobility is actually, at least for the time being, is going to give them a little bit of an advantage, or prevention of a disadvantage in a 4v5 until Cineversity gets caught out.
Ooh, Morgageddon going ham once again, unable to pick up the kill though. He is all about flashing under the turret for those kills.
Yeah, the command protect was actually a really good reaction time. It didn't quite get the finish off on Sinner Virtue with that flash under turret, but a lot of community is taking him down relatively low here, especially Ray McGarrett just sitting under that turret with about 100 health. No health potions left, just health relic there on the side to keep him up a little bit. And still waiting on
Yeah, we didn't talk about sustain. One thing Sona brings to her team is the sustain. Without Karma Shields, they're really lacking in the defensive department there. And you can see everybody from Riot just staying topped up. And that's mainly not because they're getting poked, but because Sona is pumping out heal after heal. She hasn't even gotten her speed boost yet. She's just spamming the, what is it, Aria of Perseverance.
Aria of Perseverance, yeah. And that's another thing I just noticed. All of Riot has a Chalice of Harmony. The magic resistance in this mode is great to start with, and I didn't even think about that at first. And we have a Kravis reconnect. Awesome.
Yes, so Karma's coming back. Level 4, only a little bit behind. Ooh, damage coming down, and that's going to be the dot. Malfix's Vision's picking up that kill. LeBlanc getting a little too close, getting binded. Sona grabbing that one. But here comes Karma. She's grabbed some items. Almost going to come in with an Athene's, actually. So grabbing a Chalice of her own, and Doran rings some pots. Hopefully they can come back here. Karma's going to add a lot to this team. There it is, a flash ultimate from Afik. Picking up that kill, but taking a big amount of damage on the backside of it.
Yeah, that's the time you say worth it.
Now, would you say that magic resist is unresistible in this game mode?
No, it doesn't stop turret damage. That's physical damage.
And Kravis now, see if he can put on his Karma carry cape and help them out. Is 2 levels behind, and there's a final spark coming across to clear that wave out. There's all kinds of wave clear on the community side, though. So Dirty Slander going to get hit with a binding. There's the ultimate coming down from Malzahar. Not enough for the kill, though. The ult miss from Sona. A great shockwave coming across. There's Ezreal, and Cassiopeia was just a little bit too late, eating too much damage from that gravity field, but a Karma Shield saving her. Double kill for Cassiopeia, and what a great combo, though, they were laying down.
That was a 4-man shockwave, under turret, no less. And Dirty Slander going all the way in, does not finish off Bacon Hawk.
Ooh, very close, though. Very, very close.
One thing I want to mention about Kravis, he's Karma. Being out and being a couple levels down isn't going to be as like game tipping as any other champion would, because there's no true ultimate there. You're not going to be below level 6. Like, I mean, Kravis is still level 5 as we speak.
Ooh, Sinner Virtue getting stunned up on the front line here. That's going to be the combo coming out of Malzahar. Not going to be enough, though. They have shields for days on community side. And
Sinner Virtue's gone.
Ooh.
And no one knows it because...
Oh, Afik, though, getting rocked from an Ezreal Arcane Shift into the Essence Flux, which is going to be the main damage coming out of Ezreal. He's not actually maxing Essence Flux, which has the best AP ratio out of all of his abilities. He's actually maxing his Mystic Shot.
And that actually makes sense here.
A little bit more spammable.
Just because Riot did start with all that magic resist, while having the mostly physical damage ability is going to give him a little bit of an edge in this early game here before he starts to get more points in the Essence Flux. And that's actually a pretty good idea for him. Sinner Virtue! Shields!
Oh, shields on shields!
Oh, wow.
The barrier being popped just in case. And the shield saves are very strong here. As the poke war goes back and forth, Sinner Virtue. Oh!
No.
Man, Malzahar was just hovering over that ultimate to pick up that kill right there. And instantly CCing LeBlanc as she dove in. And that is going to be the final death of Orianna. Kravis being chased down by the Storm Cloud front right here, and it's not going to do much other than hurt the wave a little bit. There's more to secure the kill onto Orianna.
I am almost hesitant to add back in the rule for magic resist, just because for instances like this where you really want that Quicksilver stash, but you can't get it because it doesn't build into AP.
Ooh.
And the Lux Knife Grasp Bunsworth.
Yes. And that is Ezreal getting a little taste of his own cross-map medicine being taken down right there. But Dirty Slender, if you're actually watching the LeBlanc using that double distortion, very well, and dodge multiple skill shots using the double distortion.
Absolutely, but he's also gone a little ham with double distortion as well. Gravis disconnecting and reconnecting after his little bit there.
Might be having internet issues. Sometimes when you reconnect, you have another issue on top of that one. Dirty Slander going to jump in there, putting big damage on Morgageddon, who flashes out, but able to live through that one. Sinner Virtue caught, does not get the ultimate off in time. No command shockwave. I saw it clicked, but it did not come down. But at least cooldown's back up when she gets back through here. Karma cleaving out the wave, and we're back to just pushing on this tower. Towers don't dive very fast. You got to get the kills to get the towers.
Yeah, not in Mage Madness. One thing that does happen with towers is your damage to them does get a little bit boosted from your AP. Not quite as much as AD would, but it is at least something in Morgan.
Ooh, Dirty Slander gonna get caught out. CC on top of CC. Will it be enough damage? Yes. The bounce from the Pyroclasm picking up that kill. Kravis getting low from a final spark and that Brand ultimate as he meanders around the map. Good poke coming down. Doesn't get the stun on a Sinner Virtue. And they're really... the early game that Riot has put together is definitely hurting community side.
Oh, absolutely. More of those chalices just sitting there, and a lot of them just haven't died enough to turn it into an Athenians yet. Only one is sitting on Morgageddon, the rest are just sitting on components.
Ooh, there's a good command shockwave picking up Morgageddon. Ezreal follows up, a double kill coming out right there. Dirty Slander jumping in there. Towers just beating up the Riot side as they just get a little too close, overstaying their welcome. A 3-for-1 trade. Cassiopeia didn't want to go down in that exchange.
And again, the Petrifying Gaze wasn't actually used there, and it's something that I actually haven't seen a lot of. I think it maybe only been used once so far in these 10 minutes. The cooldown isn't... no, it is a 2-minute cooldown. That's a little more understandable.
Yeah, it's a great lockup. I used to love playing Cassiopeia around Season 2, and you'd push the lane really hard, and then you'd roam, or you'd fake roam. Both were really dangerous. Sinner Virtue taking a lot of damage. Will the dots be enough? That one's going to pick it up this time. There were no shields to save her. Final Spark coming across, but that's not going to be enough to kill Kravis. And as I was saying, you can either roam or you can fake roam. And when you fake roam, you basically just wait in the bush for them to come and follow, and then you ult them into a full combo and take them down. Yeah,
the half-second delay there on Final Spark is giving community...
Oh, Kravis getting locked down, and that's a kill, a double kill actually for Brand, but LeBlanc able to jump in there and pick up one back for community.
I was going to say that half-second delay on Final Spark is giving them enough time to react on shields, but Kravis isn't alive to shield. There's no reaction to be had.
Oh, and there's the Brand ultimate. They're going to bounce it back and forth. And he's going to be able to pick up a kill. Bach letting the team kill themselves with that bounce. And whoa, the burst coming down onto Sinner Virtue. Bach has a needlessly large rod. Both Bach and Afik, have large rods. But Karma now has one coming back, so she's going to have a good amount of damage. LeBlanc picking up another slender, sneaky kill.
And Morgageddon's going for all the dots here. He has the 12 minutes item I forgot the name of again. It is Leandry's Torment. Adding the extra % health burn and snipe Bunsworth again from that that final spark out of Bacon Hawk. And Kravis is almost taken out right there.
Yeah, Bach is laying down the pillar of zombie flames coming down here. Sinner Virtue getting a little too close once again, always on the front line, ready with that barrier up. Ooh, almost landed. There's a flash from Zephyriel jumping in there, but going to get countered with the Cassiopeia ultimate on top of the command shockwave, and that's going to be a 3-for-1 though, so a good dive and no kill coming out from the True Shot Barrage of Ezreal.
Yeah, one thing that Zephyriel actually did brilliantly there, he flashed crescendoed onto the return point for Dirty Slander's Distortion. So it caught him and a couple others in that ultimate, and that was just brilliant from him. He gave up his life in the process, but it was well worth it for that fight.
Ooh, Dirty Slander taking some damage, but another good command protect on top of a Karma Shield. Going to be able to save their lives right there. A final spark coming across. Dirty Slander just walking out of that one. You know, it barely clipped her cape right there.
Not every final spark has to hit. If you're good with them, they all will. Oh,
Dirty Slander going for the full burst, but jumps back to where she had jump from originally. Oh my gosh, I cannot think of the name of that spell over and over again. But ended up dying because she came back towards a pillar of flame and a void, which was just enough to take her down. We're again going for that very dangerous health relic up by Community's Tower. They have the ultimates available right now, other than Cassiopeia's. See if they can make something happen when Riot gets their itchy dive fingers ready right here.
Yeah, they've been itchy on those all night, especially the last game where they got all these tanks they could just walk right into the tower. Like, the Center Virtue's caught, and he's gone.
Going to get dropped, but a True Shot Barrage picking up a kill on the other side of that. The Storm Cloud's down, but didn't command it to follow quite well enough. Affik trading really well with Ezreal, and it's going to be another Kravis disconnect. Oh, not another Kravis disconnect.
This is so disappointing when this happens. I just want to see Community win one night. Just one game. Please, Riot, please. Please. Be sportsmanlike. We talked about Cassiopeia having a lot of sustained damage throughout the fight.
Ooh, there's another Pyroclasm. This time they're gonna... Ooh, they traded it back and forth. Final Spark! Not enough to pick up the kill. The dot bringing her down to single digits. And Ray Margera is gonna be able to get out of that one alive. But it was close. Dirty Slander. Over half HP onto Sona, who has a giant spell and some MR. So Dirty Slander's burst is monstrous, but not able to really get in and get the really squishy targets. Oh, it's going to catch Affik, though. Oh, the health relic keeping him alive. The binding not landing, and they're keeping him off. There's a flash from Morgan, but oh, there's a silence. Silence is going to get the kill right there.
I'm seeing Bacon Hawk do something.
Oh, the 1v1 Morgan gets the ultimate down, trades the life,
Triple
but
kill, maybe not.
Oh, a good flash and shield from Orianna, getting her out of there alive. But that's going to be the inhibitor going down at 15 minutes. Riot taking a commanding lead.
Commanding that shockwave a little too much there. Oh, there it is. Anyway, I'm seeing Bacon Hawk just throw out shields on cooldown because of the potential of damage from Community, and it's actually making a lot of difference between the damages that they receive on top of the Sona sustain. It's just keeping Riot an unstoppable force in this game, and Community can just not put up with it.
Oh my goodness, the burst out of Dirty Slander, ending that one, but unable to get out away from the crescendo. Zephyriel answering back, picking up that kill.
Yeah, and not quite a Lich Bane, but that Power Chords does still do a ton of damage if you get that proc with the whatever the Q is off it. I forget it's like the passive has different names along with the abilities that use it. There's like Staccato, there's Diminuendo, and there's something else. I forget which one's which. I think Diminuendo is the
you can
damage.
Cheat. You can just hold over him. Staccato's the damage, Diminuendo is the defensive aura, and then Tempo is the speed. Makes sense. Tempo's the easy one, I guess.
It's not... whatever.
It's rough that Kravis has disconnected so many times and had such issues. Usually doesn't have very many problems. Morgan getting locked down, Dirty Slander doing big damage. They really still have to watch out for Dirty Slander because it's still good damage. True Shot Barrage almost taking out Morgan again.
Yeah, we see all the Lux snipes. We haven't even mentioned any of the Ezreal snipes. They've actually, just the damage from True Shot Barrage has made a lot of difference in these fights. But unfortunately, it's not enough to prevent all the minions from flooding in their base right now, or the poke coming out of Riot. And yeah.
Gravity Field kind of zoning them away. I mean, like I said, there really isn't a lot of damage coming down. There's the Poro. But with the Kravis not around, we're not going to be able to feed it and watch it explode.
Ezreal hasn't fed it yet either.
Oh, there goes Ezreal. He fed the wrong one. Oh, did he get the little one? Oh, and there's Orianna picking up a kill. 2-0 exchange. Sinner Virtue taking good damage, but the double shield stacking up that HP back to health. Back to half health. But Brand picking up that kill. I guess the shield just barely wore off. Pick up that kill. Oh, whiff on whiff. Margera popping the passive from that Seraph's Embrace. I'm sorry, the active, not the passive. You don't pop passives. Unless, I guess, you're popping LeBlanc's passive. But the active from the Seraph's Embrace.
Or an egg.
Yes.
You can pop an egg, too.
Yes.
Or crack an egg. I don't know.
Yeah.
Seriously, I was
zombie
wanting to prepare a lot of puns for tonight. I just never got around to
Ooh,
it.
Flash from Bach going very aggressive right here.
He's
going to
gone.
grab the kill, but trade his own life. Actually, it's a double kill. Got Cassiopeia on the backside of that as well.
Just the dots are going to get a lot of those kills for Brand. And that's exactly what he's getting. A 1 for 2 just from a flash turret dive there. And, I mean, again, this is a bunch of AP champions. You're not going to get a lot of long range or heavy damaging auto attacks in these turrets. Which,
Yeah, the hard part is, though, is you can't clear super minions. I mean, super minions are really hard for the AP champions to pick up. Passive from LeBlanc being picked up. Final Spark not landing on the right target. Dirty Slender's clone's going to die right up front there, picking up some skill shots from Morgageddon. And there's Orianna putting the ball, actually getting the better of the trade on Morgageddon right there. Dirty Slender very, very low, though. You can tell she wants to grab one of these kills that are just taunting her. We really need an offensive shockwave. They need to start the fight before it gets to them, because by that time it's just too late.
But look at what Riot is doing. They're staying so spread out. A shockwave is not going to start.
There's a flash crescendo into an ultimate out of Morgageddon. The Ezreal going wide left. The field goal, no 3 points right there for Buzzworth as they push in. They're taking this last turret down, but tanking some of it as they go. Buzzworth might be able to pick up a kill right here.
Might, not likely, not with that silence on him.
Oh, the Cloud is chasing him to the back of Spawn, but he lives! Just barely hanging out back there. He actually gets 2 kills. And that'll be the turret finally going down, though. Dirty Slander jumping in, misses the root, but they're going to get a kill right there with a command shockwave.
Just completely whiffed there. And again, the super minions are just flooding this base and battering on the Nexus. The problem that community is having, especially because it's a 4v5, all the abilities they want to use to clear super minions, they absolutely have to save for Riot just to poke them down and get them to back off. And it's just inhibiting their wave clear because they have to rely on that. Baconhawk trying to get away, but that's a LeBlanc, and he's a low mobility Lux. He's not going to get away from this. Or she.
Yeah, Baconhawk trying to lay down some CC, but they're going to pick up a free kill there. It'll make it 4v4 up here at this fight. Ezreal's back. They really need to keep the pressure on while it's 4v4. They definitely can't fall back right here.
Baconhawk was sitting on 8,500 gold, bought 2 death caps and sold them for 4 ridiculously large rods.
That was her first death of the game. Baconhawk picking up a kill right there. There's the bounce back and forth between Dirty Slender's passive. A flash laser picking up the kill. Cassiopeia doing a lot of damage. Ezreal cleaning up that kill. Jumping in with a double. Will he be able to take out Zephyriel right here? Oh, there is the crescendo locking down Orianna. And now Buzzworth wants a piece of this Zephyriel. He might be able to pick up this kill.
No,
there is the arcane shift forward, but there's another... Oh, he's going to flash forward too, but another heal on top of the Sona heals. Unable to get that one right there.
Demacia! Just wave clearing there. Yeah, a couple of Mystic shots were just wide there of that Zephyriel. The RA Perseverance plus the Health Relics, he just could not get rid of that Sona.
Yes, that's a needlessly large build coming out of Baconhawk right here. Selling items to pick it up. Wanted the chalice because still wanted to have the gold there. But rods on rods on rods. You know, I don't even know, what is this like? You know, if rods were Lincoln logs, she could build a cabin. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it's even if it wasn't a 4v5, I think it's like the mark of a really good Lux if you stay alive and do your job and keep a distance. And that is the result, or that's the cause of the 8,500 gold that Baconhawk is back with. And yeah, he's
a little back and forth. They're poking down this inhibitor. Oh, there's a lockdown, and that is a 5-rod final spark. But it looked like the Malefic Visions picking up the kill right there from Morgageddon. And now they're pushing in, and this might be the final push of the game. Dirty Slander going in, but getting locked down again. The double ultimates for that LeBlanc. Just CCing her. Oh, and a good silence. And that's going to be game right there, I think.
That's going to be game. An effective ace with Kravis out of the picture. That Nexus will go down in now.